to the door, to the box, to the answer, or what is actually going to happen. What's the final decision? But in this situation, for the first time after so many years, with the continuation of the demonstration in the street, in every corner of Iran, and with the anger of Kurdish people, because this innocent girl, she was Kurdish. Was it an accident? Was it a coincidence? Was it written? Because Kurdish people are the only one with a weapon, and you can really anger them, and they would really stand up for their sister. And when you had a Kurdish in Iran, a Kurdish in Iraq or Turkey, they feel hurt too. So is this punishing them, pushing them? What kind of ending is it gonna have? This terrible event, this terrible accident, is it gonna have a happy ending finally for people of Iran? Or is it gonna have a happy ending for other politicians because they see the government of Iran in this very, very tight position and still on the edge, and Iran is shaking from inside? Because all this Sepah, they're connected with these opportunistic people in the middle, the middlemen, which are the worst, because they're sheep inside of a wolf's clothes, and they just created this opportunity for themselves to fill their pockets with lots of money. The government of Iran cannot really do things, and of course everybody knows the money of the government of Iran, of the money of the natural resources being sent to the UK, US, Germany. The governments, the people of those countries, they don't care as long as the money is getting to that country, because it's money, money, money. Credit, credit, credit. They don't care where it comes from, black or what. But these people in the middle, they actually know it. The government, we know it. They don't care about people of Iran. That's why we don't know if they're going to decide the people of Iran are going to be profiting from this demonstration. The population, the nation that has been neglected by its government for so many years. Or is it going to be fitting these greedy politicians outside of Iran and other countries, that they have so much money, but it's never enough for them? And these people in the middle, they always know it, they see it, they don't care. As long as it comes from here to there, they do anything, they do the work, they do the dirty work. And Sepah, and not only Sepah, the other branches, there are like so many people. Each of them, they have siblings, of course they rely on them, and each of them they've got a cousin, and then they all have wives, and they have children, and the children's got children, and all the families. So this is like a big group of them. They're big, there's so many. It's not only the Ayatollah Khamenei. There's so many people, and so many of them, they start to be open-minded. So they want to have Iran a bit different from what Ayatollah Khamenei see it, because Ayatollah Khamenei is a figure of Iran who stood by the name of Islam, didn't let one woman to go against Islam by force, made you become religious. Even if you're not, in my eyes, you got to be. Dictatorship in some way. And like, people was tired, like, are you kidding me? No. But Ayatollah Khamenei received so many letters from people in other countries. I've met some of these people who were like, yeah, he's a hero. He did what other countries didn't do. My government is an idiot because they couldn't do what Ayatollah Khamenei did. They praise him, they applaud for him. So is he actually gonna give away one thing that he held on to for so long, for the people who he neglected for so long, for ages, for decades? Is he gonna lose that? No. And all these people, they cannot really make a different decision than him. They're waiting for two things. Either he would pass away so that they can go on with the Iran that they want to, And they don't want these things that is happening inside of Iran. It's like so risky for them because they don't want to lose their chair and desk. So they're kind of like also pushing him to either terrorize all the people in a worse way or change the laws, give people what they're asking for. So these people are not going to lose their seat because they want the modern Iran. Most of them, they really want the modern Iran. It's better for them because they send their daughters here and there and the photos are leaked. Some of these guys are at the beach. They're not wearing anything outside of Iran and they understand things. They care more about money and position and the religion and hijab. So they want kind of the model Islam, country, republic. But on the head, he cannot really let go. He lives onto those ideas. It was his country. He cannot let it go. From the same day Ayatollah Khomeini arrived in Iran, it was obligatory to wear hijab. He cannot let go of that. They were bonded together. How could break his promises? He cannot do that. But does he want to? I don't think so. We don't know. He's not going to say it. We don't know. We're not in his head. He's been trained to hide everything. But he's a figure. He's Imam. People in Pakistan, Sepah, Turkey, Iraq, even maybe some people in Syria or Lebanon, they praise him. They look up to him. He did, because those people were extremists. They believe in religion in a different way, in a very extreme way. We have it in all kinds of religions. And the politicians of other country, they're pushing him. The government of Iran, they don't care about people of Iran. Why would they care about you? They don't know you. They don't know me. But they know the government and they know what they can get from the government in this situation. So the government of Iran got to quiet two sides, from the outside and from inside. It's nightmare for them. Nightmare. They have to come up with a decision, but there are lots of different ideas between them as well. Lots of different branches. Or you bring all these people and they grow and they grow and they grow. So of course they're going to have different ideas eventually. But these people, the politicians, do they care about women? Some of them, we've heard horrible stories of them with women in the past. Some of them, they have this happy family portrait that we don't know what is going on behind the curtains because they need to keep that. They need to receive praises and being the mentor and a public figure. We don't really know what they've been going through, what they've gone through and what they are going through. So, but do they really care about their wives, mistresses and kids? They don't. All they care about is their position and the income that they receive. Because they see the news better than me and you, the internet cut off, we don't really know what's going on right now in Iran, but they've got satellites, they've got the high tech. How an application from Israel knows exactly where the radars are inside of Iran's roads. They know everything, they see everything, but what they only care about right now is what they can get from the government of Iran. So on this scale, who's going to have happy ending from this horrible event that happened to that Iranian girl, just 20 years old? Is it a nation who's been neglected by its government for 43 years? Or is it the politicians who've been receiving lots of money for the middlemen for decades? Thank you for watching and see you guys soon.
Of a stone